Hey, this is the Fight Nerd, and I'm joined now by Steve Carl, Iraq War veteran and 13-1 in mixed martial arts, who is now fighting in the second season of Bellator's Welterweight tournament and possibly on his way to the finals. Steve, how's it going today?
That's going pretty good. I examined my physical done for this fight. I'm going to get everything redone for extra boxing commission.
Now, you mentioned you're getting ready for this fight against Dan Hornbuckle in the tournament. How's training going right now? Good. I got everything I need to do done. Now it's just kind of relax, keep myself in shape, get the weight under control, which it already is, and just waiting game. I got a week. Now, what is the tentative game plan to take on Dan Hornbuckle? Because he's definitely probably one of the toughest opponents you've faced so far in your career.
I think Dan Hornbuckle is a great fighter, but I think he doesn't like to fight. He likes to stay on the outside. He doesn't like to hit. He likes to play his game, so there is no game plan. Game plan out and to do what I always do, to put it on him. I'm going to pour it on him until he breaks, and he will break.
All right, now the other matchup in your bracket is going to be Ryan Thomas taking on Ben Askren. Now, who do you think is going to win that, and who would you rather actually face in the finals?
I would love to be the one to beat Ben Askren, but I would like to see Thomas get some payback, but either way, I don't think either one of those two poses much of a problem to myself or Hornbuckle. I believe that you're going to see the finals fight in a week. It's going to be me versus Dan Hornbuckle. Whoever wins that can win the whole tournament.
All right, good prediction. Now, as a participant in this tournament, and you just kind of mentioned this, what are your thoughts on competing in this kind of format? Is there enough time in between your fights to heal and prepare for the next fight?
Originally, I thought it's going to be a great opportunity. You know, there's going to be no wait. You're going to be right on your next opponent. But right after the fight, you know, I'm sore, tired. Your body wants to eat the food. I gained 35 pounds within 2 days, and I was like, wow, I can't do this. And a fight coming up, I had to get back on the schedule. It was a little rougher, I thought, but at the same time, I like it because there's no sitting around waiting.
So is this something that you wouldn't mind doing for the rest of your career if you stuck with Bellator, just continuing to be in these kind of tournaments?
I could do tournaments. Definitely, I could see myself doing tournaments, but I plan on winning this tournament, winning that belt, and I got to sit around and watch the tournaments go through.
Now, do you think that this format of the tournaments forces some of the fighters to play it safe for their matches?
I don't know why you would. You play it safe, you run the risk of losing. I get hurt more in practice than I ever have in a fight. You know, I train every single day. You can't play it safe. You got to go out there and just fight.
All right, and you're a guy who definitely does fight, as we saw you at Bellator 15 with your great back-and-forth match with Brett Cooper, which went to a controversial decision, to say the least. Now, you walked away with the win, but a lot of people have been disagreeing with the judges. Now, do you think that you did enough to get the victory in that match?
Of course. Right after the fight, I stayed real humble. I was real nice, and I was actually pretty unsure of the fight because I knew it was pretty close. I knew I had the first round easy. The second round, I was pretty sure I ended the fight on a bad note. Brett having some pretty hard ground and pound on me. And, but the entire fight, I could hear the commentators, and I knew I was ahead of the fourth list. And then after going back and watching the fight, I won the first 13 minutes hands down. You can't win a fight running away from. I brought the fight to Brett the entire time. I initiated, I chased him down, and yeah, I was the aggressor. I controlled the octagon. The crowd saw the last minute and a half. I was so tired. Brett was just calming down on me. If that round was, a couple minutes longer, he might have been able to finish me. But he had a chance where he had to be paced. That if he would have picked up and kept going, could have finished. But he was just wildly swinging with his head down. He wasn't even looking at where he was hit. I got a hold of him, and I regained my composure, and I was fine.
All right, so knowing what you do now about Brett Cooper, what would you have done differently if you had to fight him again?
I would come straight forward. I wouldn't be afraid to throw with him. And the biggest thing with Brett was, they pumped up his knockout power, his one-hitter quitter, and I took his best shot, so I kept coming forward.
All right, now, according to the Bellator website, you have just also recently graduated college. Now, where'd you go, and what's your degree in?
Oh, I just got a Associate of Arts. I went to Kirkwood Community College, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I actually started going to school because I got in my car accident, and I couldn't train. You know, they told me I wasn't going to be able to fight again. I wanted something positive to do. I need something constructive to do with my time, so I started going to school. And now I'm back to fighting. I really don't have much time, but I finished the degree, and I got that. Now I plan on going back to school sometime. I just don't know for what, but after I'm done fighting, obviously.
So, do you plan on being a full-time fighter, or would you like to use your degree as you get older?
I won't fight for the rest of my life. I mean, this is a really tough sport. You do this forever, I mean, you're going to be pretty banged up for the rest of your life, so this is something I'm going to do now. I don't know how long I'll be in this sport. Depends on, you know, how many wars I go through and how much damage I take in practice. But, yeah, I definitely see myself doing something else later on in life. But right now I'm living in the moment, and this is what I'm doing.
All right, now, if you make it past the finals and you end up on top like you're planning to do, you're going to have to face the current champion, Lyman Good, who has not yet actually fought this season. Now, how do you think you stack up against him?
I haven't looked at Lyman too much, but I think a fight between me and Lyman would be the most exciting fight out of the whole tournament, because Lyman kind of seems to be a head-nosed fighter like myself, just, you know, never backs up, brings it to his opponent. I think it should be a nice fourth quarter.
Are there any sponsors you'd like to thank today?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Everlast, Animal Instinct, Tap Out Mouth Guard. I'd like to thank Chi-Chi's Pizza, Two Life Fitness World. Also got to thank Counterfeit Freedom for making me an awesome entrance song. And 8-Ball Nutrition. Also got to thank Happy Tattoo. And I got to thank my Team Hard Drive, and the Drafters Layer is going to be calling me for this fight. Some of my teammates from Jamaica down here. My old gym, Drafters Layer out of Belton, Texas. They're gonna pick up my training for the last couple of days, and they're gonna be my corner.
All right, you can check out Steve Carl coming up this Thursday, taking on Dan Hornbuckle in the Bellator Welterweight tournament, and hopefully moving his way up to the finals. Steve, good luck, and thanks for your time today.
Thanks, Matt.
This video is sponsored by FindMMAGym.com. Looking for a new place to train? Head over to the best online directory for MMA gyms across the U.S. FindMMAGym.com.